General Hospital spoilers. Carly drops Brennan. Fights Britt for Jason? Soap opera fans know that when the past collides with the present, the fallout is explosive. General Hospital is building toward another fiery triangle that could shake Port Charles to its core. Carly Spencer has long been Jason Morgan's anchor, his best friend, his partner in crime, his voice of reason when chaos reigns. But with Brennan's manipulations unraveling, Carly's fierce loyalty will be tested in ways she never imagined. And to complicate things further, Britt Westbourne, yes, the Britt herself, may reemerge to stake her claim on Jason's heart. What happens when love, loyalty, and dangerous secrets collide? Let's dive into the tangled web, explore Brennan's downfall, Carly's breaking point, and why Jason could once again find himself caught between two women who define different sides of his soul. For months, Brennan has been positioning himself as the ultimate puppet master in Port Charles. Smooth, calculated, and always 5 steps ahead, he's managed to weave his influence into nearly every storyline. From manipulating Sonny Corinthos' operations to shadowing Anna Devane's WSB connections, Brennan has proven he's no ordinary villain. But villains always have blind spots. Carly Spencer. Carly's fierce intuition has always been one of her most dangerous weapons. While Brennan believed he could charm and manipulate her into being his unwilling pawn, Carly was already piecing together inconsistencies in his stories. Spoilers hint that Carly finally connects the dots, realizing Brennan not only played her but may also have been involved in Jason's recent troubles. In true Carly fashion, she doesn't retreat. She goes on the offensive. Spoilers tease a massive confrontation scene where Carly tears into Brennan, exposing his lies in front of Jason and Sonny. The fallout could destroy Brennan's carefully built facade and put him in the crosshairs of everyone in Port Charles. Jason and Carly's relationship has always walked the line between platonic and romantic. They've shared years of devotion, always putting each other first, and even flirted with marriage when Sonny was presumed dead. While they ultimately stepped back, fans have never stopped wondering if these two are destined for more. With Brennan out of the picture, Carly is free to redirect her full energy toward Jason. But spoilers suggest her loyalty may intensify in ways that shock even Jason himself. Carly could become so protective, so unwilling to let anything or anyone threaten her bond, that she edges into dangerous territory. Here's where Britt Westbourne enters the equation. Britt's exit from Port Charles was one of the most heartbreaking in recent memory. Fans mourned as she succumbed to Huntington's disease, leaving Jason's brief but powerful love story with her unfinished. But soaps are built on twists, and death is rarely final. Spoilers tease whispers that Britt may not be as gone as everyone believed. Whether through a faked death, experimental treatment, or even a secret WSB cover-up, Britt could return, and her timing would be impeccable. Imagine Jason reeling from Brennan's betrayal, trying to rebuild his footing, only for Britt to walk back into his life. Carly, who has already decided that this is finally her time with Jason, would be blindsided. Suddenly, the two women who have meant the most to Jason outside of Sam would be face to face, both unwilling to let go. Carly's fighting style has always been direct. When she wants something or someone, she goes after it with a ferocity that leaves little room for compromise. Britt, however, fights differently. She's cunning, strategic, and unafraid to use her dark edge to get what she wants. Spoilers suggest that the tension between them will ignite almost immediately. Carly sees Britt as a ghost from the past, a threat to the life she envisions with Jason. Britt, on the other hand, sees Carly as entitled, always believing Jason belongs to her, no matter what. The confrontations could be legendary. Hospital showdown. Carly confronts Britt in GH's hallways, accusing her of using Jason's guilt to worm her way back into his life. Britt fires back, reminding Carly that Jason chose her once, and could do it again. Sonny's perspective. Sonny might quietly root for Carly, believing Jason should remain aligned with their shared family. But Britt's presence could destabilize his control, forcing him to re-examine his own history with Jason. Jason torn. True to form, Jason doesn't want to hurt either woman, but his silence could be mistaken for indecision, fueling the rivalry further. Jason Morgan is not a man of many words, but his heart often speaks louder than his stoic exterior suggests. He loved Britt in a way that was different, free, unburdened by decades of baggage. With Carly, his love is rooted in history, loyalty, and sacrifice. Spoilers tease that Jason will wrestle with his future. Does he embrace the comfort and familiarity of Carly, the woman who has always been his other half? Or does he choose Britt, a love that once made him feel like he had a chance at something new? This conflict isn't just romantic, it's symbolic. Choosing Carly would mean Jason accepts the weight of his past. Choosing Britt would mean Jason dares to break free. Even as Carly and Britt circle each other, Brennan may not be completely defeated. Spoilers hint that he could resurface with a final weapon, perhaps blackmail, a dangerous alliance, or even a hostage situation. And here's the kicker. Brennan may know something about Jason that neither Carly nor Britt is aware of. Could it be about Jason's missing years? A secret child? Or perhaps Brennan has ties to Britt's resurrection, complicating everything even more. This final twist could force Carly and Britt into an uneasy alliance, at least temporarily, to save Jason. But once the dust settles, the gloves will come back off. Already, social media is buzzing with debates. GH fans are split into camps. Team Carly. These fans believe Jason and Carly are inevitable, soulmates who have waited far too long to be together. They argue Britt's return is unnecessary drama that distracts from Jason finally having a life he deserves with Carly. Team Britt. Others feel Jason deserves a fresh start, not a recycled romance. They argue that Britt brought out a lighter, more hopeful side of Jason, something Carly never allowed him to fully embrace. Team Jason Solo. A growing faction believes Jason should choose neither woman and instead focus on reclaiming his independence. After years of being everyone's protector, maybe it's time Jason chooses himself. Spoilers tease a potential breakdown moment for Carly. After years of sacrifice, losing Sonny, battling Nina, holding her family together, Carly may feel betrayed if Jason doesn't immediately choose her. This could push her to darker decisions, maybe even crossing lines she swore she never would. Imagine Carly manipulating circumstances to push Britt out of Jason's life. Would she stoop that low? Fans know Carly's moral compass can bend when she feels justified, especially when Jason is concerned. No matter which direction GH writers take, the Carly-Jason-Britt triangle has the potential to dominate the canvas for months. It's a story that combines romance, loyalty, betrayal, and danger, all the hallmarks of a classic soap opera. The stakes are enormous. Carly risks losing the one person who has always been hers. Britt risks everything by coming back, including her health and reputation. Jason risks breaking hearts no matter what choice he makes. And looming over it all is Brennan, whose shadow may ensure this triangle doesn't just end in heartbreak, but in blood. Carly drops Brennan publicly, exposing his lies and putting herself at risk. Britt shocks Port Charles with her return, sparking immediate conflict. Jason faces his toughest decision yet, a choice between the past and the future. Brennan plays his final card, threatening everything Jason loves. Carly and Britt's rivalry turns explosive, setting the stage for one of GH's most unforgettable triangles. General Hospital thrives on love, betrayal, and impossible choices. With Carly, Britt, and Jason at the center, fans are in for a roller coaster of emotions. Will Jason's heart lead him to the comfort of Carly, the passion of Britt, or down an entirely new path? One thing's for sure, Port Charles will never be the same.